here at Hotel Verta in Battersea, the first London property for Von Essen and the only hotel in Europe with a heliport attached. As the team gear up for launch next week, I take a look around the hotel dubbed London's Vertical Gateway.
The main highlights of Hotel Verta are its unique setting. We're next to the London heliport, we are on the River Thames, and this is the first hotel in the Von Essen collection, first brand new build, first hotel in London, so it's very exciting. The food and beverage operation within the hotel is extremely important, as it is in most Von Essen hotels. Here it's going to be about 50% of our income, so it's a very high revenue earner. We have Battersea. Battersea is our restaurant on the ground floor, overlooking the heliport and the River Thames, and we seat about 93 guests in there. On the mezzanine floor we have Verta bar. This is our cocktail destination bar, beautiful bar as you can see, and that seats about 60 guests as well as a balcony to take another 20. Neal's style of food is very much a modern British style. We have a classic menu which he puts his own interpretation on. It sits perfectly in the area. Along this avenue here of the River Thames, we have over 10,000 luxury apartments. So they're very much our everyday food and beverage clientele. Along this area, there's not an awful lot of quality restaurants, and in actual fact there's very few restaurants full stop. We expect to do very, very well from this area. We have 70 bedrooms here, as well as a floor of conference and banqueting suites. So we'll be majoring on events, so anything from a small meeting room to a full-blown dinner. On the 13th floor we have an amazing events room, and that's going to pull in a lot of people with panoramic views over the River Thames and also all of London. The reason why Von Essen wanted to use this particular space in London was because about 5 years ago they acquired the heliport next door. So that was through Premier, which is their helicopter division. So Premier are running the heliport, owned by Von Essen Hotels. And that time Mr. Davis, our chairman, thought it would be a great idea to put a hotel next to his heliport. So that's how the whole thing came about. That's really exciting for us because while we were getting the hotel dressed and ready for opening, we saw Madonna come in, so she got off the helicopter and got into her car and whizzed away. My remit really would be to try and get these guys to maybe stay with us and pop their head in, even if it was just for a drink or for a cup of coffee, or maybe to use one of the luxury apartments here to stay overnight, or maybe a press interview, for example. So it's opening that door. You know, anybody comes into the London heliport, 6,000 landings a year, and it's the only place in London you can land a heliport, so it's a captive market. Great. Mr. Davis would like to expand. He'd like other hotels in London. Whether that's going to be new openings or acquisitions, we're yet to find out. It's very interesting because I spent 3.5 years at Lower Slaughter Manor when I first joined Von Essen Hotels, and operating country house hotel is a particular style in its own right. When the chairman, Mr. Davis, asked me if I'd like to open their first London hotel, he did this because the whole essence is trying to put what we do so well in the country into the middle of London. So it's really operating this in a similar style to a country house hotel. Lots of hospitality, lots of interaction. I mean, my style is always to be out front. I like to meet and greet as many guests as I can. I like to say goodbye to them as well, be on my feet so that I can see what's happening with the whole team. We're a small hotel here, so I'm sure that can work very, very well. The London hotels market does seem to be quite buoyant at the moment. For the 3 months that I've been here while we're setting up the hotel, we've been monitoring occupancy in the capital, and there's been many occasions when the few hotels that are here on the South Bank have been full already. So it's doing very, very well and very optimistic for the future.